Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays FTL. Why not mix it up just a little bit? We'll play as the default NG Cruiser this time. Debbie, Sophia, and Scoops. Does he have a first name? I thought he might have a Debbie. Nope. Sophia? Nope. Where's my Steve Dengler? In any case, let's just get started here. I'm fine with the name the Taurus. I can live with it. Let us get started here. So we'll put Sophia on the weapons. Scoops can be on our shields, S for S, and who's piloting? Debbie. Alright. I don't see how this could possibly go wrong. Let us jump. This is a nice little setup of beacons here. It's set up like the sixth side of a die. It's going to allow us to hit probably all 6 of those on our way to the exit here, which is awesome. So let's immediately get involved in some combat. Kind of a pain in the ass. So if you're not familiar with it for whatever reason, the NG Cruiser is a fairly traditional ship in FTL's context anyway, in the sense that, you know, it still functions like weapons plus drones basically to do the majority of your damage. The only thing that's a little bit different, I suppose, is the fact that your weapons are not like missiles and lasers. Your weapons are actually, you know, an ion weapon that takes down enemy shields and other subsystems if necessary, and also an anti-ship drone. So what we're going to be looking for is probably a second weapon, particularly like a weapon I can direct myself. So I can be like, oh, I don't necessarily just want to shoot engines and piloting systems. I want to shoot like, you know, weapons, oxygen, shields, stuff like that. We got a nice little bit of scrap here, as well as another crew member, which is awesome. And it's another NG at that. Improve solidarity, give us a little extra, I don't know, repair speed or something. We'll upgrade our blast doors to the 2nd level. And we will continue jumping throughout this area over here where it looks like there's a lot of beacons. So what do we have to worry about? You know, primarily drone parts. Like, drone parts are one of those things where if we don't have them, this ship is not going to last too long. Beyond that, we also need to make sure that we do, you know, the same thing we do on the Kestrel, basically. Keep our shields up, get that 2nd bar of shields up as fast as we can. You get in here and fix this. Who's our new one? Walker. Texas Ranger? Yeah, it plays kind of similar to the Kestrel. They're going to surrender and we'll accept it. It's not great, but we did get a drone part out of it. And scrap, as well as missiles that we could possibly trade for scrap if we come across a trading post somewhere, which is kind of unlikely. Or sorry, kind of likely. Again, let's just continue jumping throughout this sweet little system we've got here, see if we get anything awesome. Repair 5 damage for 10 scrap, sure, why not? Cheap enough, and while we're here, we might as well get it done. We're gonna miss one of these beacons, but I will go to this distress call. Attack the slaver scum. Always attack the slaver scum. The potential to get another crew member early on in the game is awesome, and, you know, the more crew you have, especially in the early game, the less catastrophic enemy invasions will be. Or enemy boardings will be, which is fantastic. Really enjoy the use of the ion weapon. The only thing is, you've got to make sure that you're continually, you know, like on top of its... I'm trying to get away. On top of its cooldown, because it does cool down super quickly. So you can basically set it on auto fire. They're gonna give us a slave, Lysandra. We're gonna put her up here, I guess. I kind of hate the Rockmen because they are so goddamn slow, but we'll live with it for now. Sure, let's go down to the surface to investigate. You find a lone survivor, invite him to join the crew. Awesome. So now we got a Zoltan. Charlie, we are going to stick you, probably just hang out in the shields room for now, because that'll allow us to get a 2nd bar up even more quickly. 2nd bar of shields, that is. And so far, so good on this front. We've already got a 6-man crew with 4 different species. These guys want to attack us, which I guess, you know, is their prerogative. I would not recommend it if I were them. Let's take shields down. We'll go focus shields and weapons, and we'll hope that our drone is capable of taking out their drone control system. So let's keep weapons and shields down as long as we can. Continuously firing to alternate between the two. Okay, now their weapons are totally down for good, so I guess we can go after drone control next. And with drone control down, these guys really never stood a chance, did they? Oh, we need to get one more in here, it looks like. Alright, that was super easy. So we get 17 scrap, that's not so bad. 3 fuel as well. We'll get our 1st level towards our 2nd level of shields, and we'll continue moving on here. So far, I feel like I've got a good base on the NG Cruiser here. We really do not want to get in any combat right now. However, we're going to have to. So we're going to take out enemy shields. Our hope, of course, being, as we send in the NG and Rockman to repair this oxygen leak here, is that we take down enemy shields all the way, and then the asteroid base can just tear them apart. Now, our drone control unit is out, which is not good. In fact, it's terrible, because now our weapons are out as well. And now our shields are out as well. Please, asteroids, feel free to destroy the enemy ship at any time now, basically. You get into the med bay. We'll flood the oxygen out of here. You guys maybe want to get in the engine room again. Come on, asteroids. One more asteroid hitting the enemy ship. There we go. Okay, it's done. Shields are back up. That was a surprisingly difficult spell of combat there. Should be able to repair this as quickly as possible. Let's get Scoops in here as well. We're not quite at our second level of power yet, but that's okay. Let's just hang out for a minute until these repairs are done. Like I said, surprisingly difficult level of combat there. So we'll send Zoltan in here, you come back, Walker goes in here, and, you know, Rockman can just hang out. Basically in an area where I don't think they're going to have to do too much moving because the Rockman is slow as goddamn molasses. We have more combat. We've already basically fought this ship before. Let's fire some ion blasts in on the shields here. Then on the weapons. Ooh, they might actually get the shields here. Yeah, they took out my drone control unit. Let's send Rockman in there to repair it. Again, focus on enemy shields. Focus on enemy weapons. Focus on enemy shields. And now weapons are totally down, so we can focus on drone control as well. Well, we actually missed something there, which kind of surprises me. It's all good, because they should be dead now. And a few more hits anyway. That is not a good surrender offer. 1 missile, 1 drone part, and 8 scrap. What happened to never give up? Never surrender. Let's always give up and try to win in the negotiations, which I do not appreciate. Alright, so we get basically double the scrap for that, so we can afford to do that. Power down medbay. We could even keep medbay powered up. Well, no we can't. Where's Zoltan? Zoltan, you get in here to the shields room. There we go. That's more along the lines of what I was looking for. Now we can get our drone out anyway. And we will jump our way. We might as well go to the exit at this point. It's been kind of a surprisingly difficult first sector here. But we're doing okay. We'll go to rock-controlled sector because we got a Rockman on board. Who knows if that makes any difference, but it could come in handy. So we will jump again. We'll try to take this path, like, right here across the northernmost part of the galaxy. Can you use north when you're in, like, 3-dimensional space? I don't think so. But you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So they have Ion and Beam, which presents an interesting problem. So we are just gonna try, again, shields and weapons. Every single time, shields and weapons. And of course, it does help when our drone is capable of shooting the right elements, because it did shoot our, it did shoot their shields and their weapons. So they're pretty much presenting 0 issue to me right now. Again, we'll just continue altering between shields and weapons here. I don't understand the resistance on the Rockman ship. Like, the reason I kind of want to get the Rock Scout is so that I can figure out why it resists certain shots and then figure out how to fight these ships more effectively, basically. Because a lot of the time I fight them and I'm just like, why are you resisting like all of my shots? Doesn't really make any sense. 16 scrap. That gives us 1 more point for our reactor, which will go into our med bay. Alright. Wait for our ion damage to subside here. And then we will progress throughout the galaxy. I think we can go here without getting a dead end. I'm thinking this is going to be top 5 NG Cruiser for sure, unless I die right here. We get boarded right away. Rocks are heat resistant, but I think we should still be able to... Well, let's try it this way. They still require oxygen, correct? I guess we'll find out soon enough. Please don't destroy my oxygen. There we go. Okay, we managed to get them to start to leave before they destroyed the oxygen. Very good sign. And the more damage we can do to them before they actually try to fight us, the better. Obviously, we're going to close this up. Now, let's hope for a good fire location. That is a perfect fire location, actually. Got to open this door up. And I'm trying to basically funnel them into the med bay. Which might take a little while, but there we go. They're going to fight us in the med bay here. So let us send all of our dudes in here to fight. We have, like, the weakest crew that you could possibly imagine for a fight like this, but... Oh, we need to definitely vent the air here. We should be able to win in our medbay here. Thus making this fairly easy. Alright, close everything up. We'll send the NGs in to do some repairs. Who's our pilot? Debbie's our pilot. Debbie, get out of there. Alright, so you go back here. You go back to the shield room. And everyone's where they belong, I believe. We'll just wait for this fire to subside, and then we will jump into the next sector. Could have gone worse, but I hate those conditions because you don't get any rewards for them. Which sucks, but that's okay, because we're still alive here. Running quite low on fuel, though, which worries me. Alright, so we got communications cut already. We will go to this distress beacon. See if we can't pick up something useful here. Yes, we will lead these guys to their destination. They're going to give us 12 scrap. Quest marker is just beyond the exit, so let us move in this general direction. Might want to go to the store to get some fuel, but we're going to need to get some scrap before that anyway. The burnt-out hull of a rock mine layer drifts by. Behind the wreck drifts a live mine, an automated drone that drills into ship's hulls before exploding. It locks onto your ship's signature and heads your way. Attempt evasive maneuvers. Send someone out there to defuse it. Red wire or blue wire? Oh, shit. Red wire. Yeah! We managed to get it right. I don't know which crew member that was. Someone's getting a raise. And not a letter home to their family, informing them of the situation, which is awesome. So, again, we are going to focus on enemy shields here. Because if we take down enemy shields, the asteroids should be able to tear them apart. We'll just keep it up here. I have no idea, again, why the game is getting a little bit framey right now, but that happens from time to time. Just continue dropping in some shots here. Sorry, dropping in some shots. Let us... 16 scrap. What do we want to upgrade next? We could upgrade our weapon system, but there's no need. We could try to upgrade our shield system to level 3. I might want to save up for a drone control unit, though. If we can get a drone control unit and a defense drone, I would be pleased with that, because that would defend us against missiles, which is going to be our primary concern as we get later and later into the game. We get 30 scrap for delivering these guys to their beacon, or their quest marker, which is awesome. And we'll just continue trying to amass some scrap here. Actually, we don't need to buy a drone control unit, dummy. I already have a drone control unit. It's been what's doing all the damage to all the ships that we fought so far. But I would love to buy a defense drone, which will probably cost 40 or 50, maybe even 50, yeah. So, we'll see if we can come across one in the store at some point. Might be nice to repair our hull as well. You never know when things like that are gonna, come in handy or get super dire. Enemy ship pretty much screwed here, I would say. We're just gonna keep focusing on weapons because shields are 100% down. Why not go after the doors as well? You never know if there's a fire in there or something. Keep their doors from opening and closing. That's a difficult situation for them. You got a drone control unit. Hit something that is not already damaged, thank you, so you can do more damage to the enemy ship overall. There we go. And what do we get here? 18 extra scrap. We're doing well on scrap right now. It's pretty much undeniable. A little low on fuel still, which concerns me. We've got another set of combat here. Seems like pretty much exactly the same, except this ship has a bomb and a laser, which is maybe a little bit more deadly, actually. Doesn't help that our drone control unit is missing, but we did manage to stop the bomb from firing, which is huge. You could say I fought the bomb and I won. Nice work by the drone control unit there. We have good timing right now with their shots. Like, the shields are always down when the drone control unit is firing. The anti-ship drone. The drone control unit is back on my ship. Just hanging out, having a good time. Having some Bud Light with lime. You know, casual sipping beer. We got 112 scrap now. Let us jump to the exits. Might just want to get the third bar of shields and a defense drone, to be honest with you. Yes, actually, repair, 10 damage for 20 scrap, please. That was a solid deal there. Now, it's not as urgent to go to a shop. Let's go to our Mantis-controlled sector. Already on Sector 3, feeling pretty strong about the way things are going. But, in FTL, all it takes is one bad spell of combat and you're basically fucked. So we're going to have a boarding party here with this Mantis ship. Let us turn on our anti-ship drone. They're going to go for drone control units straight out, which is unfortunate. We're going to send Rockman in here, into the engines room, in the hopes that the Mantises, Mantis are going to just, oh fuck, drone control units completely offline. That's the worst, actually. Let's close, we can't really close this up. Let's just hang out for a minute. We'll be fine. Now let's close this up. Close a door, please. Thank you. So we're Okay, and we're gonna send like NGs like crazy up here into the drone control unit. We still, yes, shields are still powered up, which is fine. We're gonna take like all the oxygen out of these rooms. I know this might seem crazy. Oh, they've gone. Okay, close all doors. Drone control unit's about to get back up. We need to repair the sensors as well. That's you, Charlie. Don't try to skirt around it here. Depower the med bay for now. We'll power up anti-ship drone. And I think we should be able to come out of this okay. We've got to actually hit with some of these though. Scoops is on shields. Walker's on engines. Lysandra can come up here. We will be able to power the med bay up soon. Not yet, but soon. And we've actually taken surprisingly little hull damage so far. Why is our anti-ship drone offline again? Did they get hit by ion damage or something? It's unusual. Oh my god, now we've got a breach up here. We'll send Scoops in here to help with that. And then you come up here to help with that. Come on, anti-ship drone, why are you offline? I'm using drone parts like crazy here. Again, we should still be able to win this. You're dying of oxygen loss. Okay, you should come down to shields, Zoltan. And you should go to the med bay. And we will be able to power the med bay up in a second. Okay, ion blast on shields. With the med bay powered up again, we're okay now. Still got a problem with shields in here. Scoops should definitely get on shields. But who's on first? And I think we're over the hump now. Like we're gonna win this. There's nothing really they can do. I should micro my guys back where they belong. Back here. Close all doors. Who's on engines? Walker, you get down here. Alright. Oh, come the fuck on. Yes, we'll go after them. So they've added a quest marker to the map. That's a long way away. We're gonna try to get there. I've completed this quest before. It doesn't really give you that much, but it's the pride, man. Again, we are going to attack this Mantis ship because I kind of desperately need the fuel right now. Single Mantis coming after us. Not a smart idea on his part. Especially when their ship only has 1 bar of shields. Maybe he's safer on our ship than he is on theirs. That was actually a poor shot on my part. I definitely should have gone for the shields instead of the weapons, but it's all good. Okay, so the Mantis is gonna... Again, we need to fix our door system here. Otherwise, there's not a whole lot of point to the setup that we've got going on here. We'll just open these doors and again, continue trying to starve the Mantis of oxygen. But again, it doesn't really matter all that much. Oh, we need to go after weapons next for sure. Again, Mantis is struggling, which is what we want. Their ship is dead. The Mantis is also dead, so we will close all doors. And you know what? Now we are at the part where I feel like... Scoops on shields, Walker on engines, where we can upgrade our shields. Because there's no store in the near future where we could buy a defense drone, but I do want to buy that defense drone. Just have to come across it. So we have to prepare for a fight already. 4 Mantises! The worst, man, but there's pretty much no way that I could conceive of us losing this fight, simply because of our oxygen, the fact that we could fight these guys in the med bay if we wanted. We might lose this fight in the med bay, actually. So let's just try to starve them. Like, they're not going to do a whole bunch of... Or they're not going to do that much damage to us. Overall, I feel. We need to keep this open, so we should send her in here. We should definitely send our Debbie elsewhere. You can go to the engine room in here. Pop that open. Which should keep these guys suffocating in here. And once they finish suffocating, I don't care if they do damage to our piloting systems or our shields or whatever. You're all gonna die someday. As long as you don't take out my door system, I'll be happy. Sensors, you know, also pretty bad, but not so much for this fight. Send maybe some more NG in here to deal with this. And I think if we just send this NG over here, and maybe Sophia down into here. Oh, these guys are all dead, okay. So, first things first. Everybody, especially NGs, in here to fix the medbay. So that we can get that up and powered to keep people alive, to refuel, or sorry, to fix other areas. Like our piloting system in here. But again, that kind of condition comes up now and then, and it's not so hard to deal with. Debbie is our pilot. Walker is on engines. Zoltan just needs to move briefly while we bring Sophia down into the medbay and then back into shields, and then we're good. I think they should add like a reward condition for those. Like maybe one of the people, when there's only one guy left, he's like, forgive me, I choose to join your crew. I would probably say yes to it, because I always say yes to options to join the crew. Okay. Can we power up? We cannot power up our... Here's what worries me. I know that they come with a bigger ship. You know what? The prudent thing to do? We're not even going to mess around with those mantises again. We do only have 3 fuel left, which scares the shit out of me. We'll probably buy as much fuel as we can from here. That mantis ship might just destroy me, so... You know, they do have a defense drone here, but I don't have nearly enough scrap to buy it. Yeah, that ship might just tear me apart, so why get risky? Let's sell 10 missiles here. That's a no-brainer, really. And we're going to stay in this general area, because in case I get 75 scrap, I would love to get that missile defense drone up. We have mantises again. We're going to power up our shields and our anti-ship drone. And then go for their shields. And their weapons, because they do have 2 missile launchers, a bomb, and a laser. So they're going to be able to do a fuck ton of damage to us, basically. Not pleased about it. Here comes Missile 1 and Missile 2. Well, Missile 2 missed, which is good, because Missile 1 only hit on this, like, area over here. Got fire spreading. But we should be able to do damage to them now. Alright, now we got problems. Let's see how this goes. But they are hitting us pretty hard here. Ion Blast is about to go offline. Just get in a couple more shots. You can... Oh, man, we stopped the fire. Surprised me greatly, actually. Continue firing shots in here. Take the shields down. Anti-ship drone, I'm relying on you here, buddy. Well, we got more fires here in the shields room this time. Okay, this should go out reasonably quickly. Anti-ship drone, you got it. Yeah, okay, we're alive. Somewhat unexpectedly. Good scrap there. We are going to need this fire to go out. Hopefully it doesn't destroy all of our door systems. Come, there we go. Okay, close. Get in here, repair it. We should be able to jump out of here. I'm just going to jump at the next solar flare if we have to. Okay, we're going to jump to this one. Why not? Still super low on fuel, and this concerns me. Nothing going on here. So we can take a second back up and be like, okay, Scoops, you get in here. Zoltan, you get in here. Alright, problem solved. We're going to upgrade one more reactor, because we can't get back to that store, I think, in time to avoid the rebel fleet. It's okay, there's other chances to get defense drones. We'll be fine. What I should do, let's aid the civilian ship. I should power down medbay, and then power... There we go, so we have 3 bars of shields now. We are going to get boarded, because we always get boarded at this point in the game. We could fight it out in that drone control room. But like, all of our crew is super weak. So I think it's better to just try to starve them. Just, you know, asphyxiate them. And hope that our Rockman can survive long enough. Okay, well, whatever. You know what? Get to the medbay, Lysandra. The medbay that, of course, is not even powered up. But that doesn't matter. Got some concerning problems here, but that's okay. You get in here. And we will just continue trying to asphyxiate them. I don't give a shit if you take out our engines. Why are our ion weapons, like, continuously missing? Ah, okay, they're off now. Several of them are off now. Our drone has gone offline for some reason. Not sure what up with that, but, close all doors. All doors. Thank you very much. Oh, whatever. Let's get in here, fix the engines. Send out our anti-ship drone again. These guys are probably going to try to escape soon. Which I cannot allow to happen, because I absolutely need the fuel that they're going to give me. Or that they should give me, that is rightfully mine. We're not making any forward progress here, though, which worries me. Like, we're just continuously keeping them at 1 bar. There we go, we got to 0 for once. And they managed to do some damage to us during that period as well. Alright, so we're just going to continuously ion what we need to ion here. Keep their engines offline so they can't charge up their FTL drive if they indeed are trying to get away. Let this fire go out. They need to take down shields again. Drone, do me a fucking favor and attack like a worthwhile system, please. Again, we're continuously taking damage here. Surprised at how formidable their ship has proven to be. Weapons offline is always good. 2 bars of shields is always terrible. It'll take us a little bit longer to get through this. Maybe they're not trying to escape. Maybe they don't have that word in their vocabulary. Oxygen is down. 1 more hit should do it. Not the easiest fight I've ever had, but we were successful. So we'll contact the civilian ship as well. We picked up about 49 scrap overall there. We'll invest 1 more back into reactor, which allows us to do this, and okay, we're good. And we got some fuel out of that as well, which is important. We do have some healing here from our NG nanobot dispersal, but we should heal everybody back up to full. Even though it's going to take us a couple seconds here. Good run with the Taurus so far. Not a great run, but a good run. And the nanobots actually basically healed everybody back to full. Anyway, so let us jump to the exit. This is Sector 3? I think it's only Sector 3. We will intervene to defend the outpost because they do have some strong weaponry, which is what I was not expecting. They do not have any shields. That miss is a big miss, actually, because missiles are going to hit now. But it only hits in our oxygen room. It's not like we need that to survive or anything, so let's get in here and fix that. Thank you for taking out the missile launcher. You're too good to me, anti-ship drone, you really are. There we go, finally an ion weapon hits. We went for the piloting system as well to reduce their chance of evasion. And they're going to be done for here. So we'll see what kind of rewards we pick up as a result of that. Another 19. And the outpost gives us another 22. So we'll jump into Sector 4, Zoltan Homeworlds. Hopefully things get a little bit easier now. Of course, as things progress in the game, usually they tend to get easier, right? Here we could possibly upgrade our engines, I guess, and get increased evasion chance against missiles. But I'm not really sure if that's going to be the most important thing for us to do here. Again, this combat we're just going to stick to our standard style of going after shields first with our ion weapons, followed by, oh, they have a bomb, followed by missiles, or weapons, I should say. I mean, forgive me for saying missiles instead of weapons now and then, but I mean, the symbol for it is 2 missiles, so I suppose they could be torpedoes or bombs of some sort, I don't know. Finally, we get shields offline, and they dropped a bomb in our drone control unit, and the bomb won. Drone control out there again. Come in here and fix the oxygen, please, before we all die a horrible death. Let's try to take out the weapons with that ion weapon. Well, we've done some damage to them. We gotta keep in mind we're dealing with just an automated ship here, so it's not like we can take out their oxygen or something and then starve them to death from the inside out. We really need our drone control to shoot at some more valuable units here. Like, okay, take out their drone control, that's fine by me. I think that's a smart decision. Take out their piloting so we don't miss anymore. Okay. Take out their weaponry so we don't take any more damage. Also good. Whatever you do, just do it a little bit faster. Thank you. And we get out of this okay. Pick up another 34 scrap. Is there a store that we come across soon? Yes, there is. Okay, that's good because I really wanted to repair our hull and we could possibly buy something. Because we could buy like a teleporter. We could almost buy a cloaking device. But instead, let's buy a drone control. Fix all. Fuck that, yeah. We have enough scrap to justify it. And then we'll hope that we don't reach a dead end here. Even if we do, I think we'll have a path that allows us to go into the nebula, so it's not really a dead end. Okay, hear them out. This is the Zoltan Envoy. What the Zoltan Envoy allows us to do is basically, like, we can negotiate with one of the rebel ships. And if we manage to negotiate with it and get them to, you know, hear our pleas and spread the Zoltan religion of faith and tolerance, then we get some kind of reward from them. It's not a great reward, but it's okay. And it's a reward you get for not having to engage in combat, which might be good for us right now, because we haven't picked up any kind of extra offensive capabilities at all over the course of this entire run so far. Debbie, you should get back out here. And we'll just continue dropping our ion weapons in here on shields and their weapons. Oh no, they took out my piloting system. Again, it doesn't really matter. I don't know. This is what... The more I've become at dealing with these boarding parties, the less I want to get crew teleporter myself. Because I'm just like, well... My ship is like... My crew is safest on my ship. There's literally no place else that they are safer. that's surrounded by like 4 bars of shields and people who love them. We do have, oh man, our ion weapons are offline. You can do it, drone. 1 more hit. Make it so. Nicely done. This is what I wish, that we had this Mantis on board now. We could just be like, come on, buddy. Why don't you just join us? Like, we don't have to fight here anymore. War is not the answer. Only love can conquer hate. You know, we gotta find a way to bring some love in here today. The rest of the song doesn't really make any sense from an FTL point of view. But you got me. Scoops is coming down here. Who's leveled up anyway? We got Scoops is leveled up there. Sophia is not leveled up on weapons? Oh, Sophia is level 2 on weapons. Never mind. Sorry, Sophia. I didn't mean to offend you there. Are we going to be able to get to this quest beacon and then still make it to the exit? Very good question. We're dealing with our own version of the NG Cruiser here, unfortunately. They have 2 lasers, which doesn't really bother me so much. But what does bother me is that their defense drone shoots down our ion weapon as it comes in. That's a... Oh, we finally snuck one in. Can we get a second in? I'd be surprised. Oh my god. Can we take down enemy shields? I find it somewhat unlikely. This defense drone is a pain in the ass. Well, we're probably just going to jump away from this fight because, you know, nothing is going well here. We're just going to be here for 100 years. It's possible if I'd sat here long enough, I could sneak by 2 ion weapons and actually manage to take down their shields enough to do damage to something, hopefully drone control. But as is, like, why even waste our time here? We're perfectly matched for one another. We both have way more defense than offense. If they had a missile launcher, that would tip things, like, resolutely in their favor, but in any case. Instead, we'll just come down here. More combat, of course, because that's the phase that we are at in the game right now. And I like having ion weapons plus like a really experienced weapons crew member, because it makes the cooldown so fast that you can actually get a number of systems disabled at once. In fact, one of the achievements for the NG ship is have 4 subsystems, or 4 systems on an enemy ship disabled with ion weapons at the same time. I don't know if we're capable of actually doing that with only 1 ion weapon, at least with our like current level of weapons expertise, but it might be possible, I guess. So our ion cannon did go offline for a brief moment there, basically interrupting our cycle here, which is okay because we should be able to get it down again in a second. Now maybe we should try for all 4 systems disabled now. There's 2, there should be 3, and then 4. Oh, the weapons came back online. What happened? Okay, we will accept their surrender because I don't want to deal with this shit anymore either. I guess I need to get just a little bit faster. Can we check out our crew for a second? How you doing, Sophia? She's at like max level. We all know once you reach max level, you stop leveling, so I think we might be screwed on that front unless we find a second ion weapon, in which case we should be able to make it happen like really easily. So we're gonna go to the quest beacon. This might be the death of me because it's a long way out. Again, we have another set of combat to do here. We've been boarded already, and of course they start in our door control room, which is like the worst area for them to be, but it's okay. Oh, I didn't even notice these guys up here. It's all good. We'll just keep this up here. They did leave drone control, or sorry, door control. We want to keep this open. We want to get our guys to abandon the shields room for now. Yes, oxygen's still going strong here. Sophia, you should probably get in the oxygen room, speaking of which. Because things are about to get real fucking nasty if you're an air-breathing animal. Don't take our shields down, you dicks. Ah, there they go. Everybody needs oxygen. Okay, we're safe in here. Should get in there and repair that. I think we're gonna win this fight. It's not gonna be easy, though. Who's almost dead? Charlie? You get in here. And now Walker and Scoops. Wow, they do an awful lot of damage to us very, very quickly. You can make it. Okay, one second, we're good. I need to remember to keep firing this. We're gonna continue trying to starve them of oxygen. Having 0 bars of shields makes this a pretty stressful encounter for us right now, to be 100% honest with you. Now our weapons are offline, which is not a good sign. We need to repair our weapons. This is actually gonna be the death of us. I thought we were doing so much better than this. This will do it right here. Wow, okay, but that was an alright run. It wasn't a great run, but it was okay. New high score? New high score? Not a new high score. Well, it's the second best score for us on the Taurus, which isn't so bad. Yes, have 4 enemy systems or subsystems ioned at the same time while using the NG Cruiser. In any case, that was okay. Could have been better, but it's better than the bridges that we had with Jeff Bridges, Lloyd Bridges, and Suspension Bridges. But in any case, as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.